Okay, welcome everyone. As we learn the Mishnah Yomis, as we start the Ushpizin of Yosef HaTzadik, and we are holding in Moed Katan in the very first parak of Moed Katan, and we're starting with Mishnah Ches, sponsored Lili Nishmas Yaakov Moshe Ben Zev, Lefu Shalem Efel Yom Moshe Ben Chayesar, for the schus of Avraham Ben Yom Benish Ben Malki Yudis and family, by the Fisher family, Lili Nishmas Basi Bas Rabbi Shalom Ben Avraham Alevi, Peril Bas Ruvain, for by Yod Klugman and family, Lefu Shalem, also for my Shivar Avigdaya Ben Rivka, and Meir Ben Chayesar. They should have a Lefu Shalem B'Sek Shachar Yisrael. Mishnah Ches tells us, as we know, on Cholamoid, amazing to be learning about Cholamoid, we know on Cholamoid, you're not allowed to do a Meleches Umen, a professional job, in most cases, even if it's for a Tzarech Yomtiv. Hahedyet, a amateur, Teifer Kedarka, could sew for Tzarech Yomtiv in the normal fashion. The Rav says an amateur is somebody that doesn't know how to make an even seam, and doesn't have that skill to make an even seam, so they could sew in the normal way. But a professional has to do a little bit of a shinui. He has to do a little bit of a regular action, and therefore makliv. He has to make dog stitches. Now, if you don't know what dog stitches are, a dog needs a dentist. A dog has uneven teeth, and therefore he has to make uneven stitches. Now, the beds, instead of springs, they had rope, which it went vertically and horizontally, and they were like woven within each other, interlaced with each other, and that doing that was really rather a simple job, and therefore it's not a Meleches Umen, so you could make that rope spring for a bed. Rabbi Yossi Omer Memaskan. Rabbi Yossi says, no, that interlacing is Meleches Umen, and therefore you could only tighten it if it's loose, but you can't make it in the first instance. Mishnah Tes tells us, Mamidin Tanur V'Kirayim V'Reichayim B'Moed. You could set up an oven, a double stove, a millstone on the Moed. Even in the first instance, you could put it together because it's for Tzarech Oichel Nefesh for the Moed. Rabbi Yehuda has a proviso. Rabbi Yehuda says that there's one thing that is considered very professional and very work intensive, and that is the bottom base of the mill that the rock rolls on to crush the grain has to be roughened in order that the grain should be properly grinded. To roughen it is considered a very skilled labor, and if it was a new mill, so to roughen it for the first time, that you can't do on Cholamoid. Rabbi Yehuda, you can't roughen the mill batchila for the first time. If it's already an old mill and it just needs to be more roughened, that you're allowed to do even according to Rabbi Yehuda. But to roughen it for the first time, that according to Rabbi Yehuda, you're not allowed to do on Cholamoid. Again, we want to remind you that airing live on TorahAnytime.com tomorrow night will be a special share about Shmini Atzeres and Hoshana Rabbah. Go to the live part of the panel on the left side of the Torah Anytime homepage. Look for my flyer, press the flyer at 9, or you could find the shiurim and other shiurim on YouTube. If you go to YouTube, remember to subscribe. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a good Moed.